Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli back with another review video, and for this one, gonna be reviewing episode 4 of season 7 of Star Wars The Clone Wars, Unfinished Business. Yep, so episode 4, Unfinished Business. I gotta say, cause, it is a pretty good episode, and for it being the final episode of the arc of, the Bad Batch and such, and so, because with the episode, right after the last episode where, because Echo has been rescued, all fixed up and such, and Echo has an idea and a plan for how to defeat, the Separatists' the droid army, and with Admiral Trench, to penetrate, that kind of stuff. And so, the Bad Batch, Echo, and Anakin, they go off, try to penetrate, I guess, the droids and such. And for Obi-Wan and Mace Windu, and with the clone troopers, they go in a battle. And what's really cool is because that speech that Windu gives, because I am General Mace Windu, and he gives the droids an option to lay down their weapons peacefully, and for a chance for them to be reprogrammed to join a better side, and yeah, that they could do that, but of course the droids, they follow orders, and the droid says, blast them, but that has been done a few times in the Clone Wars, in a few comic books, and in one of the seasons of the Clone Wars. Remember in season 3, in the Citadel, where they thought Echo was killed, there were a few battle droids reprogrammed to on the good side and pretending to be battle droids serving the Separatists, and them sneaking in Anakin and the rest, and carbonite freezing, yeah, you guys remember that. And in the comics, there was a droid that was surprisingly reprogrammed and helped Obi-Wan and Rex, and I think his name was Buzzy or something like that. I can't remember. It had something to do with Buzz or Buzzy, I don't know. But it's in the comics. So what I just said, it's from the comics, so with Unfinished Business, because I remember reading this, that it was something going on, saying that making one of the characters be a bad guy or something, and pointing out to Echo, and that was kind of hinted, kind of thrown in there in the episode. As I was watching it, and I'm sure with people reacting to it and watching it, I think we were kind of wait a second, okay, is he, and that I think even the clones were kind of a bit suspicious. Even Echo was kind of acting, But it does turn out at the end, later on in the episode, no, he was on the good side. Maybe he was teasing them or something, and even saying that, what, you couldn't trust me? And there was there were a few regrets, or however they said it. And where Echo just zapping and deactivating and zapping the crap out of the battle droids, and Admiral Trench just, what was that, And that moment where Anakin barges in and takes on Admiral Trench, it's hinted out right there that a little bit of the dark side is coming into Anakin, and very soon, he goes full straight to the dark side, and Anakin and Trench face to face, and that's really cool because with Admiral Trench, not only with his bionic arms but his robotic arms, but he has the thing on one of his arms, zapping and such, and Anakin dodges it, and it goes for one of the battle droids, those special kind of battle droids that can really move in action. I forget the name of those type of battle droids, but you would probably know what I'm talking about. And with the Bad Batch, they have their really cool moments because, because Crosshair, he has this kind of small mirror or something, and attaching it to walls and firing it, and pew 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 pew, it hits everywhere, from one mirror to the other, and destroying the battle droids. And we see Wrecker, he just, instead of using weapons, he just, and I think it's either Tech or, no, it's Tech that says, honestly, I feel bad. I feel sorry for those battle droids, and I can understand because instead of just being blasted or being cut in half by lightsaber, they're just getting beaten the crap out of, and I love that one battle droid. He's like, not the face, not the face. And in the Clone Wars, it's really cool because the battle droids in the Clone Wars, they've had their funny moments, you know. And also, oh yeah, because when Anakin, oh yeah, that's right, because I was gonna say back more on Trench and Skywalker. Like Trench does kind of actually his cane or whatever. He kind of on his cane and such, like he electrocutes Anakin, but then Anakin goes for him and kills him, you know. And then then he grabs something like this. This will cheer up Wrecker, you know. Like Wrecker's gonna be pleased. And then right before he walks out, it's like, Admiral, it was a pleasure. And then he walks out. Trench, he flat out dies. So that's the end of Trench. So finally getting killed, you know. Because remember in season 2, Cat and Mouse, like. I'm sure many people like myself, we thought he was killed and such, but then it was a surprise to see him in season 6, you know, because with him having bionic parts and such, you know, with his 3 arms and 1 eye and that thing, you know, I forget whatever it is, you know, but like it's, you know, because clearly with Admiral Trench, he's like a kind of spider type creature, you know, so those things. And of course, Anakin surprises Wrecker, you know, with like bombing to set off bombs and such, and then as they get off the ship, you know, and as they fly out of there, like Wrecker's like, this is the best, like best. I forget how he says it, but you know, greatest thing of my life ever. He pushes the button and the ship that they were on explodes, causing all the other ships to explode as well. You know, it's pretty cool. And also, at the end of it, okay, if you guys remember, with the Bad Batch episode, with the Bad Batch arc, because it was part of the canceled episodes of Clone Wars, the original ending to it had a graduation or a ceremony, you know, congratulating the Bad Batch, giving them medals and such, you know, which that's not in the final episode, you know, that's, you know, the Bad Batch that's part of season 7. It's changed because in this one, you know, they Mace Windu and the others, they thank them and such, and at the end of it, like Echo is having a hard time choosing if he wants to stay with Rex or go with the Bad Batch. But as Rex walks and such, you know, we don't see Echo, but as he turns, we see Echo walks up to the Bad Batch. So that means he now He's now joining the Bad Batch, and the last shot we see is all of them giving a salute, and then boom, the credits roll. Which that's pretty cool. I will admit, that's a nice ending. I mean, you know, because of the original ending, again, there's a ceremony and congratulating them, and all of them get medals and such, and then we cut to Rex like with his face, I'm sure, because with the final animation, if they kept that ending, I'm sure there would have been the look on his face would have been something like not pleasing or something, I don't know, because not only that, but you hear a bit of Darth Vader's theme in there, you know. And I think I remember hearing that somebody pointed out there's like a little scar or something on his head because I think it is official because Rex knew about the chips, and it's true because it was Fives that gave it away, that mentioned the chips, you know, and Rex removed his, and which, again, if you remember, in season 6, and with the original ending to Unfinished Business, because of hints of the clones following Order 66. See? You see what I mean? Yeah, but anyway, so for episode 4, Unfinished Business, and for it being the final episode of the arc of the Bad Batch, I gotta say, it is a pretty good episode, you know, and for it being the final episode of the Bad Batch arc, you know. And for the entire arc of the Bad Batch, and with it being part of season 7, it's amazing, you know, because the Bad Batch from Hunter, Crosshair, Tech, and I was about to say Hunter, Wrecker, they're all cool, and with having Echo return and for him being alive, you know, and the Separatists using him, etc., you know, And yeah, I will say this. It was a bit of a shame that there was no mentioning of Fives. Like, Echo and Rex never brought Fives up, you know? But even, like, in the first episode, because of that scene where Cody tells Rex, come on, Rex, and he's looking at a picture, a holographic picture or whatever, of him with Echo, Fives, and I want to say Jess. Is Jess in there? I can't remember, but I think it is. I think it is Rex, Cody, Echo, and Fives. You know, and again, I know it's a bit of a shame that Fives was not mentioned. You know, with Echo or Rex. You know, never brought up. Even from when the Bad Batch arc was part of the canceled Clone Wars episodes, and with it now being part of Season 7. You know what I'm saying? You know, just, it's a bit of a shame, but, you know. But again, with all that said, Episode 4, Unfinished Business, is a really good episode, and for it being the final episode of the arc of the Bad Batch. You know, the Bad Batch arc, really good and fantastic, as I said and explained, you know, just freaking awesome. So, again, with all that said, Episode 4, Unfinished Business, it's really good. You guys let me know what you think. More new review videos coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next video/review video. Take care, peace out, and may the Force be with you.